One of the fabulous things about San Antonio is we're a military town, and so we see a lot of our troops frequent these nightclubs. And I'm joined here with two of our lovely veterans, who are Chris and Jonathan. They just returned home to their lovely wives, Tanya and Erica, and they are here for a little bit R&R. Now tell me, what's so great about coming back to the good old USA?
My family. Coming back to my family is just the best of anything.
Fantastic. This is your lovely wife?
It is, Erica.
Wonderful. Tell me, what do you enjoy most about being back home?
Same thing like what you said, the family and drinking.
Fantastic. And we're here at Club Antro, and they're enjoying some of the digs that this place has to offer, and they are just living it up. You're watching AustiNights TV, and we are here in the bedroom at Antro. And DJ Double R, tell me a little bit about the San Antonio hip-hop scene.
DJ Double R, the special, that's what they call me. The San Antonio scene coming up a lot. We got a lot of music coming out, a lot of clubs. It's here. It's like Austin. It's coming down here. That's why we bring Kid Capri down here tonight. We got Genuine coming down on February 8th. We're trying to get everything back to San Antonio. It's a big city. Got the Spurs here. We got everything here. We got over like 2 million people out here. So the hip-hop is here. We just got to bring it here. Got 2 big stations out here supporting it. And I'm in the club 6 nights out the week. So every time 6 nights a week, it's packed. So we try to bring it to San Antonio, and the crowd's here. We just got to bring more stuff like this to San Antonio. They're here, enjoy it.
Now, DJ Double R, you're one of the staple talents here in San Antonio. Tell me more about some of the emerging artists that come out of San Antonio.
Well, emerging artists, they coming on. Now they got the internet, they got MySpace to put out. They send me, I do mixtapes, so what I do with these new artists, the way I try to get them played in clubs, it's kind of hard to get them in clubs. So what I do is I put a mixtape out on them, because what I do is I press up like 1,000, 2,000 of them. I give them away, but when I make the mixtape, it's for like to get the street buzz up. I mess with a lot of artists who have the street buzz out here, and what I do is when I put them on a mixtape, I'm pretty much promoting them, and when they're on my CD, I pretty much co-sign it with my Double R name, my stamp, and I put it out for them to give them a lot of exposure, because I'm not only in Texas, I'm worldwide, nationwide. I talk to Kid every day. We about to do an album and stuff, working on that, and I'll go overseas. Matter of fact, in February 15th, I'll be in Nicaragua doing a show, so I'm going overseas, doing over the country, and I'm doing shows here from New York, NY, to Chicago, everywhere. That's how I do it.
Everybody, you just witnessed it right here. DJ Double R taking over the world. You're watching AustiNights TV. AustiNights, we're in for a treat. I'm joined here with Kid Capri, the legendary DJ from New York. How you doing? So nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time out for us. So first time in SA. What is your impression?
They put that on the fly. It's not my first time in San Antonio. I've been here a few times, but I like it, especially tonight. It was real hot tonight. Most of the parties we did out here, they was okay, but tonight they really took it out there. So, and I really worked hard on them. So that's what it was about. It was about having a good time.
What is your secret to longevity in this industry?
Being a fan of the music, you know, just knowing that you have to satisfy people. We're the business of taking care of people. And you just have to know what it is that's going to keep them in touch and be in touch with them. And that's what I try to do. I try not to be selfish. I try not to have no ego about it. I just try to make sure that everybody's happy at the end of the day. Try to make sure all my promoters around the country, around the world are happy. You know, and that's about it. It's just a matter of just staying on top of your game and knowing what's out there. You are deeply rooted in the hip-hop culture. What would you say is the big difference between the hip-hop we grew up on versus the hip-hop now? But yeah, it is a big difference. I mean, it's not really balanced right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like everything, as you can tell, the way I play tonight. But as far as like taking it back to the 90s hip-hop and 80s hip-hop, that's not there no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to go back to that. And there's really nothing wrong with the hip-hop that's going on right now. I just think that if it was balanced, it would be more, you know what I'm saying, more of a variety. And, you know, it would be a bigger selection of things to do than to just stick to one type of thing. So do you think that it's a hip-hop artist's responsibility to hold the mirror up and reflect what's going on in society, or to leave a positive legacy or message? You know, you could leave positive messages, but positive messages don't necessarily sell. You know, me and you know that that's a good thing to do. But to the person that have the edgy mind and the one that like the grime, and you know, that's what sells. And you know, you have to do what it takes to make people believe in what you do. And that doesn't mean necessarily to go and make an edgy album. You can make a NDRE album, but you know, it's just a matter of people catching on and believing in what you're doing.
What's in your iPod?
6,000 songs.
Wow, okay. And so tell me a little bit about what's coming up for you in 2008.
I got No Kidding Records, my record label. I started working with my artist Buddha early in my rock band, Uninvited Guests. You know, my Def Comedy Jam shows is out right now. Again, 16 years we've been doing that. It's banging out. D.L. Hewlett is the new host. They just started showing them last Sunday. So that's out. And also I'm on the road constantly. That never stops, thank God. You know, we do that. We do 200 to 250 shows a year every year. So that's what we're doing. A few other things, creative invention and acting and everything. We got a lot of things going on right now.
Well, you've got a lot of love from Houston to Dallas, Austin, obviously, and here in San Antonio. Is there anything you want to say to all of your fans out there?
Much love to all of y'all, man. Thanks for holding me down. There's so many dudes trying to get into the business that I'm doing. And there's a lot of people in my business, but, you know what I'm saying, y'all definitely single me out, you know, and that come from hard work and y'all being loyal to what I do, and I appreciate that because y'all don't have to give me the attention. Y'all could worry about anybody else. Promoters don't have to call me. You know what I'm saying? People don't have to pay for that ticket. They pay for clothes and rides to get there and drinks when they get in. They do that because Kid Capri's in the building, and I appreciate that. So that's why I work hard, try to stay on top of my game. You know? Well,
we're here at Club Antro, San Antonio, doing it live here with Kid Capri. Thank you so much for joining me. And you are watching AustiNights TV.
That's what's up.
A phenomenal time was had by all. I know I had a fantastic time. We're here closing out the club at Club Antro. I'm Liz, and you're watching AustiNights.